Hello, viewers. It's a new day, and we come your way with another edition of Sex on the Couch. In today's edition, we talk about the essence of sex in marriage and in relationship. Today is going to be wonderful. Need I mean to make sure that them adabai juwe gwana tinado nende jumezi obeye feel anke say more relationship no tibia do jina honum do lu collapse the way jina honum pinti the Moses no poma in the ye bot ye ti adwen na ya fafa ye ho adwen yesu nyama bi a oboboa me na wo ye na wo na ye relationship no ma why fine. In that we have Abu Infinity in the house, the controversial man. No, all in somebody, and then we have Billy T in the house. It's going to be wonderful today. It's for we're gonna try the train. I've a quick commercial break. They have started to mezuno. Yeah, they should shadow you the room, ya beam. They is there, domo, I am fine. Mother for Jumezina and Yashasano, in the Demamizin Kamikano, Yakas about the essence of sex in marriage and in relationship. Our munzuno, no home faso, na mayenya do ya, na so awara in Zuhunyamuno, what's done the way of Betsy on no home commona, ya bet you chana pay, na ye ria na ye de yen letter to Ajuana, or a mind blowing no, ye that's ye do. Na in the my begwa family once na had in you bring me wo Mr. Billy and you no controversial man Abu Infinity. Me should add a more pushy question there no or to mention a me prayer. Akwaba Obiano Yede.
Yo, Obiano.
Mr. Abu, but today be wedding view.
David.
I feel
David, Master Samaj.
I said, oh,
Obano, Mammy, to Master Samaj.
Oh, Adame Pama Talame,
baby. I jay Tarian.
Oh, no medical. So no, they're testing their
chance, and I'm here, and I'm a corner, a Bema dinner, or I'm here. Ah,
or that least, oh, Yan Bacassa. And because or that least only the best 7 pay.
7 Buddha says so. Oh, it's a baby, I'm to be the bear 4. And I'm
the 6 months. None in the have a
machine. I'm in Panama Pequams.
None in the have a do. I asked some more. In the age, your church of Gomafa is home. And no home for sir. Or Yenano, our room. Now, ye best start no. Ye bedding can ye be said there. I will be bottom why possible they be no more well I won't do
one. Possible. Possible, but I was an intention.
But that to be there.
Okay, to me, because possible in a sense, interest now, more. If you honor don't say, to me, just attraction of the song.
Okay, the man, Casa. Okay, said a romantic foul. Wow.
Yeah, so I feel says attraction if you honor then the zeal to have sex no wouldn't be there.
Okay, until it exists.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, it used to exist to me because yeah, my minimum time and to me yes, I was but the 21st century there.
To me, but still, you see, your man be no more. Or more to me, this 6 coming, Memano. What's it? Okay, yeah, started with our Reno in general. Our real and the one consequences, Bena, it to me, no man, Bens, I need to be saying.
Okay, so our area in the Hunimono It's just like a tea without the sugar.
Okay.
As I will Lipton, a citrus.
Okay.
Was over no more failure, Nessa.
Yeah, young funny say me, my worry. What worry me? Now, ya dream say, me my dream say, me de me pay dear, but si Canadian say, I was send me to me worry, na me kunu to me shame me, and to shend the obe shame me, but dear me ninja hopia, and no a bit me go worry, and so I would say,
real quick.
oh, that's an hour. Send me do which ya cook room. You're breathless.
Namedy idea.
Ow,
Oh, Major, a dear.
Mr.
Dear, who here our
A
dear is the most important thing in marriage.
and I just say, I worry and I worry, dear aunt and I worry.
Yes, Moon, among shots, as is one among shots. Never that shots.
It be no more home, dear, or more than dear movie, but or more my
and
into dear
always marriage life, no, the married time, no, they wasting it.
Billy, you can't cope with something like that. Say, make us say, me worry, but me dear, me ninja that.
I mean, sure said, maybe or because I mean, worry over dear.
But when him say your member be so sex.
Or more.
Yes, I be man, or as any home to mention.
Oh, but it be due to busy schedules. They be no why busy. Or sorry, how much of a fear Juma be no me no a break.
No, I don't think so. I say sex naturally, no be sex. But then there are reasons to why people run away from sex.
Okay.
One say if you are not panel on shedan chewon pebusa.
Okay.
The fear say or baby because now they be na like kakre bi pena na wa bre kakre bi pena wa bre no. And man and me day any other interest no to have the sex continuously. And there are some men minimum kophobia if a day also person have sex 5 times and 6 times. Or one day no there's no dragger on the far. So but then when it comes to say Bemabeka say, oh, I don't like sex, I don't have sex. You can have busy schedules. But then when it comes to sex, what bread you what bread? But on bread there sex no dear. It's very important.
To me, the reason Bema Beka say sex. 1, Sabema no egi. 2, or trippy.
Or tripping.
Or trippy.
Okay,
John other boy, your friend 10 fingers. Do to body say, we saw about 5 fingers.
Okay.
It is own trim pair. Now on both 5 fingers there, and the idea, unless it be a continue. That's a continue, a genome. Ah,
that's just a bema be a pedia naturally.
Say with you, Jumaba. Now, a chena ready mouth. What did you be at them?
Oh, but I've seen a lot of instances. My tibebre, Mema ne fear Jumaba chena ready by windy.
And I'm a tron on or trippy. Njobeka to so kujare aba no wakotwe ape wabre njoba na obeda uze ade no so di wi a you want to sleep
okay
njo no watwe ape wo bathroom ho no njibo so always no owo baby oil bi wo no boto ana so obese munni ba so wato baby oil lo de na wo ni na bathroom ho no
okay
ono onfa massage ono nso a hu ni ode ye ba de bia nso na asa
enye sa so de na chese bia we di bi wa bonte da dansa wa ba
so didi ana chese opedie so odidi ana chese opedie but we are talking about obi on pedie na chese ono otwepe
okay
na oba nso a osuro die no eye oba from the beginning no ebia the first sex no was a rape or something, you know. She was raped nti say rape na ama ohu bema osuro onya that atenkano because of say it will be like that.
Okay, and topping your own up no or man be so what they haven't experienced the fun of sex.
That's what I'm talking about.
The enjoyment in sex before.
Very good. Say rape no
say ye dear bema no enjoy. But I know na ya na if bema no.
Meaning girl bia waware no kunu. But oh no, she told me point blank say Nikuru ni vedara ni msheshe no. Because man here only time for foreplay bia. Ono ba ya ni ebiem no edi no ada. Nipa say no, how do you enjoy sex with this kind of person?
Nti sex be useless to you.
To her. But ono no the only shame papa no wape pum na fe de opeso oda. Say girl na pio so on pio. Say girl no ho asane no, say no ho asane no. Say girl no ho afo, say only dey enfa no ho. Or say or say omu use joy ointment. Just say kofa joy. Na or dey aye no ho ne kote ho ansa we di girl. We na enyo how.
I feel say I won't agree to some parts of it because maybe on per sex no, maybe no occupy. To me, you know, I feel so. Only oba wo not oba no, attraction man no. Only who no can now sorry.
Okay.
So I just say, says that attraction free honor. If the attraction leaves, trust me, no matter what kwe juma ba what break now you know who crash or cry.
It's there never my attraction leaving.
Attraction believe you one in ebia get on the sexiness now time during the time I no. You have sexiness nephew. Once and baby almost started some more war. No, I started some war 1 2 per now keeping the who need to be.
Okay.
So I say and I said the shape body shape no if you honor. So I say. But baby wa 1 2 cry won't say na senocast still a chip. So I say would you almost say yes, there's still what some joy in it. But then you know, when you look at all these things, maybe about no attractiveness, no be like the appearance, no be if you are, she doesn't smell good anymore now. Let me say, me know about what ne who smell, any the body shape, no, if it's still the figure is still there.
Okay.
So immediately I see you, pena.
Me I don't original so ne wo yira da there.
Oh, they be,
and worry no dey be depend on all the time.
Sound to me say. Me person many or band that because I am hearing tea. I just want to sleep with her because she's
you should enjoy it.
You should enjoy it. There should be something to push you
to what he's saying. Oh no, that is what he looks at. It is so body no go on debut.
Body no go attraction if you.
You see this kind of man, worry now Tibet. Because first of all, no one say shape no pay. Oh, you know, find say
and yet the crowd so didn't say. Oh, when you're in
they be a year in Obana so Bano soon who say, so what Bemano, so shape, body shape will be biasa. So I say, in baby, why there is that attractiveness. No, Obana manage. Look, the reason why I own minimum bomb sugar that is for. Baby, oh, Jan. Minimum guys with do you have pot belly? On in some sugar daddy. But besides that, you have pot belly. I like guys with pot belly. It doesn't matter if it is a man.
Baby. Scientifically, because most of the time, sugar daddy for no bottom. But what is 6 packs now? She knew bottom. Time out of a quick one over gym. Time over quick one over gym.
Just say, Obisu or Hall, no so. Your phone can see an romantic.
Oh yeah,
there is none.
Oh, I've met some girls all besides and yeah about sugar daddy level.
Like Mr. Abu,
she feels Obiane
no pay but sugar opa. Said I offer sugar daddy she need bottom. Na just say be chana. I try 3 days. Oh we days to cry. Why would you to fuel? Also challenge.
Bema dey your sugar daddy, your sugar daddy. I said Bema dey say bibi show bottom. What do you mean say Bema bibi show bottom obe?
Me Bema mo 6 packs so you.
Oba dey only oba wo I saw man in Ninja. So I tell you, only there are things that brings the attractiveness to sex. So I tell you, who sure ba no ho fe ene no ho fe na be ma approach no. Everybody has a reason for approaching a lady.
Okay.
So I tell you, something would trigger you to approach the person before you ask the person out. Before you get to know the person's character. Some people also get to become friends with you, get to know your character. Then they start having the feeling of love for you. Then the attractiveness come.
Okay.
So there's some particular thing now. For me, I've been in different relationships. You understand?
Okay.
And any of oh, they you move to a different step. Oh, obviously, of our first relationship, okay, man, now I worry.
No,
you understand? But then you could see, sir, me looking at all my past relationship, every particular girl has something that she does. Sorry.
Okay.
So what you say? Immediately I see you, my body come. I start to talk to you, my body come.
Hey, and
I will eat you well.
No, that's it. Obi a who na body cam na so happy.
Oh, they be any body cam so happy.
Like who na?
No, feel so baby.
Ohun wa na person di o da so ano happy.
Share be ma janya
because adwino asaki say nya na me wo no. Do da so an shekra e be so taxi. E so taxi wa na pese.
Okay.
No happy. We do say no, we say na bojo answer.
The controversial man.
But only sex is very important. Oh, our real.
Okay.
And now we're in all relationships.
Okay.
In Bema baby or what? Say that I can or no wow bakumi no. On share in your time and obium. Both, male and female. Mbani or no take it says that I can. You can bear 60% you're correct. But me funny now because under 1 minute man. But so share some like kind. Yes, obadi I will say always keep who needs.
Okay.
It doesn't matter say wa na wo ye na wa bre na ombre. Bebre fi adwuma ba na odi ntuma bonu I say abro bi. Na say tuo bi na obeka na waka, kokote bi na obeka na waka. Mudi wie ya na me ni kumono yi ni sim okoda. Na we me down real.
No one say on be be so sir.
Both, until I say both. What I say, you me down real. I will be brave. Me down real. Always you have to keep neat. You see, you have to don't stop dating your wife or your girlfriend. First time I will share no the way now, moteno. Let it continue like that. And you say,
a lot of partners are not responding. Obi wa just and then obi ka ne story tell me lady obe testy be mana they have agreed to marry oma your preparation na ewi obe testy be mano checking up on you in the morning on reply and obe complaining me checking up on you and no one kasa me when so I'm busy now wakanti sometimes she feels she is not loved. But or tries or back it from the relationship. Na be man mo push say also me why because of penal. But on responded to your baby.
Say be man wo ware na utibete.
I think there's difference between sex in marriage and there's difference between being married. Now, sex in marriage is one of the elements. Sex is one of the elements in marriage that makes marriage move on.
Like not one, it's like the 90%.
No, probably not 90%.
To me,
it's like let's say 50%.
Okay, to you.
There are other aspects that comes in it.
To me,
to you, okay, but to me, I would say 50%.
Okay.
The other elements are still being into that word marriage. Now, let's say for instance, like probably you start a relationship. And there are things you were doing in a relationship. You see things, you get it for her. She also see things, you get it for you. Like it's a balanced equation. Where you all bring some elements to make the relationship move on. But then if you are doing all these things and you take sex out of it, it wouldn't work. And if you are doing all the sex and you take all the other elements out of it too, it wouldn't work. So there's sex part of it, and there's the other part of the element, the elemental things that also comes in place of being married. Yeah, so that's how I see it. But then, fact, sex probably, and it's all about sex.
Mama Cousin.
You understand?
What I say, dear, important in marriage. No more worry, no more shada. What they are doing the same to one more dear.
Sex is not only about just being on the lady or just kissing and. No, I have a friend. I'll catch him and say, "Oh no, dear, oh fun and no, ain't sure about that." I'm catching say, "You're not serious." Like for real,
choice.
It's a choice, but then it's a must. Like for real, you have to lick your woman, if you have a wife, licking is very important in sex life.
Na licking
Nah, Baba just
no oh, okay. The Bible cracker say, so who couldn't find no mama wire bonny.
On your bonny, but who says, I say, who did he? I am always running in them. Do primary, but I don't know the day. You see that thing? Until you just a canon, booming dear.
Very important
To some of the men. But we say me dear, me tired the man boom. Do share my budget major. Because I am timid about you.
No, so bad man, I them more. It's just our budget and we no super
90%. Okay, we say only about it. The bed so bit within a budget.
Sure, the licking part alone even plays like, let's say 60% or let's say 50% of the sex part.
Let's say 80.
Let's say even 80, yeah, probably, because the licking part alone, it releases all the hormones of the lady.
Okay.
For real, if you are a guy that you lick so well before you start the sex, you know there's a foreplay before you start sex.
Okay, licking say yeah, I was much money be. I think last week or so we had a complaint. Na man be see me go dey touch man over the our bone eji akoba is so annoying.
So
like, you know, the whole place becomes lively, you know, you understand.
Be what e no nkon ti opugu
and they don't lick it.
Some pugu train no asanta
then don't.
That is disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Who say mamencho licking home? Who say chebano? And a play licking. But most of the people no take them there is nothing there.
There's nothing there.
Okay. So
a chebano who say a chebano talhosea. Anona say a brat anymore. Whole kitwe bi so I don't know so how na Johnson feel say
it's a whole small way probably small bi wo
hormone feelings
very sensitive.
Yes, it is we G sport on there omo cotton one on 8 me hit G sport.
Oh, G sport so we anymore.
There be obi cut there jai yes shorty the time do ho but say a choba no etokote no so na kote na koba etime boa ma oba no ho ede esane nti no obi wo ho a obi ti say me say answer me do no me ma wa me sex e call no 2 me mpe me do ana e 1 but 1 no me do we a answer untime ngina wona so
okay we call no kese
me born one time because me need time after na me ko ba ko na
now
what na me juma na ya so fudie na say ya ba it's just a bedroom job.
You feel too much.
It's just a bedroom job. No one for the personal. Unya chabana olekino. Oleki chabana ultimate. One no booms no one. Okay. The press chabano to a chenankasa na ushiki di say na. Say we oba wa yesa bi da won say hu be you. Do you want the guitar ma pew? Now happy oba no betimi happy be 4 times.
4 times.
After that she's ready for sex. Ono wa mi o sisi aka wa obepe.
Okay, nti no wan che bebre mpa.
Nti no we don't need to check. Nti na me use nkrofo kon no Viagra. What is that?
No more that's why one
hour. Oh, that's 1 hour. We le go adwuma. Yeah, di 1 hour wa adwuma adwuma. Oh,
and I think
Uma no ho ba be 4-5 times. After the odu kote opa odu kote ndi shema happy emfa no. Ono wa feel ewie. Nti wo da be da so achekra no ha no.
Okay.
You see that it is a be man ho abewie kote na adwo. Nti oba na pemo wa ha. Saa so na oba no so ho piwie a ono de twa na adwo. Nti wo no be shem keke na waba keke no no akọ baby.
Okay.
You get the point. Nti sex and is very very important in a marriage because sex any aware mu a always there is fights. Ma ware ba menwe and yes I honde so ni ma honde wo which means me ko me chi girls no one side nti me be fia ma bre and as ma ko twen ape ma bre me ma the attention of sex wo say aware na ebegu
yes akwa na nipa no ho ye wehi
me mbo pastor ni din ba pastor bi ire a obi kore no
Oh,
aware no guye e ma ba
we na pastor into me pastor no go one
so
so mo ye fast
na
in 2
akofa bible
months fast in 2 months na je say minim so mo di dwane sex no
o person di she nyame on cheda mbo edwuma nti o di she nyame say okoye fasting so nyame say nye fasting nyame na akofa Matthew 10:30 no be kai bible 12 o'clock we kai bible ngo na o problem
mo say mo ye fasting ni say
Judas ko Jesus kra okọ odwen no
wow
nti no channel is very very necessary me fa che bible nti pastor na ye loose no obi di ni yere no akọ
oh
me can story ni na on be hu ni pa ko am ba me person be hu ni pa ko no
okay
you get it because a story a blue ma papa na re ho ye na adade ya je oba no be de na minim aware bebre nso a ti say oba ni team keke so ware but obi obo edwuma ma
odi no wa bonti mema ni ndi omuye
kunu no o say problem ni say otena aware no so cha abe say nua you see they become like ohun nipa no ti say ohun anti feelings ni nti say o wan shedan and gingerlize ohun a o say always no na aware na kwakwa say nua o we me nua ba feelings ni nti so obi ko chi wo abonchi no ore ba akopɛ na attention
attention ni na akọ
always o pese o dodge na akọ reba
yenko we so there was a instance bia last week obi dey a problem ba letter to ajo ma ye discuss le dinner sem no say nuk onu pedie pa onu obetimi edi ne ho be say 5 times a day but oyesa na oha ne kunu ni mpedie nti because of that ne kunu no dada ne so de ne ko vacation and okosie ni see ne parent fie ne papa fie na o say ontumi wan ne omoba ne biem na omoba na say opedie do I said we said I answer so obi edu asem nti ona obisa say enche ya adwen wo ho onye de na topic we na aba betwe ma adwen se na che say mema ne bi so ye stubborn obedi o
osro die no because oye under 1 minute okay say that open na o can say
na 1 minute oba no say obetimi ay 4-5 times a day
this is continue wago ntina me tro say ntina me tro say mo oba ne mba be 5 times me say wa ohba ya na ma bisa say have you come o say fin na ma kan me kan o me trim nti was every minute be me bisa say wa ba na because me kan
na go bisa me de meji so na me mba
so mo ba me ka say pigu menu
but met match us with say obi bisa say ho aba na che say onye professional
oh there sex conversation o say sex jai
oba ho ba we ye be ma no ye smarter me hu say ho
ho fa ho
even if
the tempo
for
bra na ye say aba
sometimes o do ba so a
oba bi no ho ba o say ne ho nso ne ba bebre and I know so ne ba bebre ne ba very whitish ba bebre whitish there are two different types. There's the one that is for the candidiasis thing. It's not about that one. But then the whole bar very well won't say it's made baby breed. And if you are licking her, you see the difference. And if you are having the sex, none of her won't say your sperms mix with hers and it becomes very white. Now it's some foamy wavy sano.
Okay.
But most of them, if you could realize, and our baby will also obey ne den who which oye den obey lekin to no matter how much or the whole bonne lake was all bonne lake so the whole fun of she was and like no shed any on but then what I think when it comes to sex is always about being recreational. Sex is an art. Like you can't just wake up and just want to have sex because now you just choose two elements. You just want to lick and then just have the sex, or say you just want to lick and have doggy or missionary. No. There's you have to have a rule for it. Like you have to have an artwork for it. You have to program it. Some people would say that. For instance, you want to have sex. They watch a movie with that 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know if I'm right.
I think yes. I've watched it.
If you watch that movie, you could see the way the sexual life of You know, this man and this lady, the way they program their sexual life, and the man is so brilliant. The lady is someone who has no idea when it comes to all these things, but the man is a sexual freak. He has all these toys for sex and all that.
Okay.
You understand? As a man, sometimes there may be walk catch and say, or back catch and say, buy me a Viagra.
Okay.
Is it a Viagra? Your friend is saying, yes, yes. Or baby, well, beside the guy, so buy this thing, let's add it to our sexual life. You know, Beman Reca said, now, maybe Bema or whole quack side denied them. No, but you could realize that, you know, all these things, you, the guy yourself, you have to have all these things with you. Oh yeah, you can have sex toys. It's very impressive to have all these sex toys in addition to your sexual life. Oh yes.
On say, mami ka se mincho. On say, sex won. Or say, you don't have to ask. Sex, I say, osa. Any formula. Sa, no one kasa won feel. You get my point. Who do oba? It's not necessary say oba. Oba to me say, baby, what's my name? Only mudi answer do it about them. Now then I'll be saying what's my name. A sex conversation. Okay. You understand my point? What's my name? All these things, you know, amount to me nothing be the one. It is obvious. Have you come? Okay, say no, baby, give it to me. What say a sex conversation? And a matisa conversation because it turns your brain on, it turns everything. Baby, slap me. Oh, my dear, some of them on example. You have to have sex. Enjoy it. Just say, work with Jumaba. What be fee? Dear me, Naka. Or hear it to them. Me use and say, over one. Now one cassa, maybe real, I may real, I may my feel you. You say, oh, that's all about failure, your problem. Maybe real, I may my feeling to me real, be real, be one cassa. And you have to do all, it's all in one package. Oh, sex doesn't have a position, and I say a place that you want to have sex. You do with your soda. I try. Try me. I try to try a kutudia. Try mango diano. Because a kutudia never wall. But mango diano. Yeah. You can have sex. Me girl be. Echo. No, see that. You know, see, we don't share that. It's a story building. So tear me. I don't know anymore. So when we got there, you know. And then it's an uncompleted building. Okay. Oh, just a roof is so by and plaster and windows are not there. Okay, I say Charlie, oh mama rain about quoi. I say I don't know. So no, they relax. Now me piano wall. Let's say I know pull to no. I say it's now holding. It's so big chemo, but say it's now holding come. But down there no, things are happening. Oh, you know say me my body more. That's how it should be. No, you don't have to say you know, always on the bed and I saying there's no. It has to be more drive you cry na more corner out me bush be no park it. Sex is very, very important, especially in marriage. The whatever waro sex combat do no. Me divorce boom there but only nipa nkasa because sex is very, very important.
Okay, young we so and also asama ha adwen pa me ma no bi no mo ho a o ma ware na me so mate pa o ma ware wo pa ene o mo tia bride price ti de bi o me di
say but at the end of the day no when say obi odi twa bia obi odi twa twen say that na dey tikuro film na o kwete dey na be no eti say efim o kwete kitikito dey na be no. What I say? Dinu de bia so betim so ba de betimi a. You have no call credits every day we are dinu one. I don't know the obetimi a manage. And yes I there. So when you about per sex Mr.
Billy maximum sex when you having in a week.
I think sir with that question I think sir When you be I think the sex is supposed to be the sexual life between you two should be discussed. Some people discuss it, some people don't discuss it. But probably no, I don't think because or you're and also you no, you have to abuse each other sexually by force. Like open sex now, you have to have it by force. I think sometimes like yeah, cause will be a few juma bread and all those kind of things. No, you might not have the feel for the sex that time, but then your wife would want to have that sex. Sometimes you can choose to sacrifice, but my money gets like an attitude. So I've seen people who would say, how many times do we want to have sex in a day? Probably in a week. So probably these are the days we are both free. We can do whatever we want to do and fuck ourselves anytime we want. And then there are some people who don't give timetables for it. If we want to have sex, we have the sex anyhow we want to have it. Yeah, so exactly.
One say, you can say life. You see, but sex itself, no. And yeah, debia obeti me aka say obe having in there and all chena. No, it's a feeling. Nti say me to ho, maybe a me read graphic B. Na me could read a DB or muna me share my wife. You see, but you have to have a way of having it. Spoil your woman with sex. She's your woman.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't do it.
Say a ban say or ban your bar on pesa will be dinny debia.
That's why you have to spoil her.
Obesaying.
Money trimunian ordinary whole or kitchen honoma. Okay. You put her in the mood. I saw about on Pesca. Spoil her.
With
hello.
Yes.
Or some mirror me here.
Over here.
Okay. Hello. Hey.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
But your Mekasa or Takra, Golden Rasta, no Cassie.
Wow, Golden Rasta.
But your Panama so much imagine Kakra. Okay. But your now what could be with a sugar daddy to know? Yeah, also, your banners okay, sugar the date, Shannon said, yeah, she came to her. My meso, Memukuno, sugar daddy. Yeah, some seasonal, but they see sugar daddy the internal sugar daddy, young guys. To make sure that pan and worry sugar daddy. Let me do that. And apart from that, me why me you crano. We couldn't cover by Yari for 5 years. The Jima says also count you. And I was saying, don't need to know. Me Jina home man, me shannon cry. Me also chimpa about Susa Captain Tama. No one the tone, and also need my first word. Since you are all year.
Okay.
Just I want to know also behind the upper. Also behind the face.
Sure.
Can I say something then change you? Say, me to me, no, a behind you are in the town for. Yeah, husband and wife, but you're friends at the same time.
Okay.
And to me, no, so yeah, no worry, Bermano, and I said, Bermano, no worry, Obano. Nanka, you shape your camera fast. It's your old better million to the shape I ever saw. And I said, we are on dinner when you cried this time, cried Buma. I bought you father said, be a Berman, so I'm so more mistake a crack. We are on no sense to you a growth fuse. And I said, Berman, you may be a abandoning Joa. And I'm saying, yeah, I don't want to know. Berma, I thought you catch you say, darling. Then so I will see you no for now. Let me check it. I hear you say. Oh, yes, I won't catch an aya correct. Oh, I am with time crutch and I come. Okay. Sure, Bano. Also, Bano, so share Bermano.
Okay.
Sana, I will in the corner at the own.
Okay.
Any I above boy, well, when it's not there. Because also get a wood jet a Bano, knock a for fun, as a wood jet, the mark of a for flow. Because if you are a Miko for 5 years. Sana Miko, a baby of Pemba. And after Sana Missy, non compare Sana or Yana, come here to make John Walker Dada. To make John a cry thing. Because young one baby are some guys as he say, Umber Madrid. Say, when you pick up, not like a first girl, but a combat, never them about it to home. look on Tessa. Because I'm not saying comedian can make Jana Cassa. I said, yeah, many do some time, they can come make Jano. To me, that you know, I think you're about boy. So now it's in your check. Sounds like a make to me no sex in marriage. No, I made an Kamen Kanka, Shatina, Munya Moshiano. All that time that is a true love, and better now. The Benom Yabutre, and the other mistakes. No, and so when Yabutre. No Bermano, only sexual lifestyle. Oh, Banner, sexual lifestyle. In the emotions and women, watching that crack here, no matter on my worry.
Okay.
No, I will show what would be a play. So, on process will be a why shall be my own process. So, process, why shall be my natural bar or process? No, my worry, no matter come. But who can find the opera and after the umpire? It's she now or another baby, we are sad and yeah.
Golden Rasta yedase pa nyame show in the etienne for pa ye nyame show yedase pa na wa futu.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I think she said something.
She made a point.
Menka mo kanya amyoye me de opa. There are some men that were sexually aggressive. There are some women too like that. Well, the best couple.
Exactly.
Like it. In this no epa, you go for a man who likes it. Yeah. Baby, efa benyina. Into no daily relationship. Not children zwa or the dear one say I want no very important.
Yes. Uze me kacho say this is 21st century. First no, wo near the obaba. Yes you oba we ne pese ware no. Only choice. Na wa ware no. And the at the same wa ware no. But today no okofo oba bi ba me say me ti okofo oba bra me say me ware na no ho ofa me we no me we no wi a ebejai.
Oh, okay.
Oh, ebejai because
omo de na bra no de free e so we.
I was say me
okay.
me wi a ebejai because enya de
am
oh there be enka me so say yo adwobone so de
okay
say adwobone na
who said yeah
intinu ya we we ja when you say ya we waka
okay
because e bia na me so me wo me girl bia me feel no na we dey brem no na nyame so me feel na just say me disappointing and I said
okay
you get my point it me will be because e dey aba ade dey chewa o say oje but who say all can or say on we date sugar daddy sa who say we ka obi o sugar daddy obi an yefun so enye obi o epeni nko ahun obi an yefun so a
so utumi share ebe
otimi
25 30
na make catch so
sugar daddy
sika no obi an yefun so
there be who say mama no o
yefun na nka say
with the sugar daddy
and odo won suffer fast so
yeah so minimum lady was so person o obi an yefun so
na mo mema no so oba na yefun so na tumi ye romantic
what be that nka na yefun be so dia kama wafo no so at least me tumi me na yefun
dey this man
you know
okay who say
body shapes
sex one is the to me most important thing in marriage because just that mama na kanu it has to, it was we na me so mfi ho a dem bi na dey we ase kire me
okay
she no ukobra na onye ska no dey eduane a okuwi asebe uko yegu
yes
there
me dey eduane me do
e sana obeka because we life oh life come no kwa na she dey one san ko eduane because eduane
honestly
eduane obi ade because you have to eat and survive but apart from that no did you here now
okay
ube sex na we didi amai na we nye kuchi obi enu bi aka ho
okay
ma me nkire mo ade bi mbe ma omo ntan kolonje no ti se sibiti no me kire wa ade so sibiti ya fo sibiti ya sibiti
ba go shemo
ya bi sani nkire
oya mistake
come guess
oya mistake
you be investigation we
do investigation
me kire mo
it was the bonesem
aphrodisiac for free
okay
natural one okay obepe watermelon
okay
any seed in na
okay
now blend it
no the lime account
no lime So open lime there far, but no lime.
Okay.
Now the ginger.
Okay.
Account. You are DB a friend. I was a for friend Canam Ferry.
Canam Ferry. Okay.
No. We intend to tell pepper.
Pepper.
It's a pepper now short now I say with TB Sisuno.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh problem ni na.
Pepper and gloves now.
Yes.
Okay. Masu use.
Yes, I
know. Use.
What you cry?
Yeah, we assign the washing.
Osimesi. Opa, on you be 3-4 long way.
Okay.
O de rekeke na no mu nsugu. What's that? Pepper for.
And then say na wukunu mu adwuma bebe utumi de aduane ma no so.
Obedi mondi all the time. Pepper.
Okay.
Antibiotics. Naturally for men and for women. Okay. It's just antibiotic. So it's really nice.
But naturally.
Oh blend it.
Naturally.
Oh blend it all this watermelon. Ginger, pepper, a little bit of it.
Okay.
Now, one. What if I say freedom? Now, you need to say juice. Trust me, so we need to know dear.
Oh, okay. Obedi no correct.
Who did feel it? Who said
won't say he uses what?
Oh, these are natural.
Okay.
You understand? Naturally. It is a naturally I have to. Yes.
Okay.
Because
without a drone,
when you dry a cotton. Pepe for now, Mutina and Cocrana, Malam for no much or no more near Tayan. I shall some malam, now creeping area for or some guess be one side. Because Ataya no mono. Sanya money account.
When you say naturally, no, your body now, our immune system was created to naturally produce the energy for sex. So those natural remedies we have now. Nipa da senyangsa na won't say, oh, these remedies no. When we eat, boost our immune system. You understand? And it gives us all those energies for sex. But if you are mixing because
fufu is full of starch.
Okay. If you're mixing something to put in the fridge and you'll be taking every day for sex, which means all sound when you're here. But you're natural. You sound oh yes, all sound when it doesn't mean say when you sue a drone, when you sue when all can
okay. Me check 25 minutes come in di.
It's just own di channel.
Me di because me a businessman
also 25 minutes.
Me a businessman, me pentema ko just.
It's all
25 minutes. Until I make sure say me ma
2 minutes
in time.
About 30 seconds.
Eh, mommy. I say utu kwa. Opa fa plane ko. Opa anante. Opa fa calf ko. The most important thing is your destination. What you say?
It's all
called Libya. We call Libya Opa for desert. Me fa plane.
Me dear, me say Ford. Me fa Ford from Accra to Takoradi na. Ford mu na me say so be can say. So o pese be ma wo di twa yi a. Enumre no wo di tom tom.
Hello?
Wo di tom tom.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. I want to say.
Nyame adumo. Mpacho wo di ni baby a wo frefi.
Adwa share.
Yes.
And then share what is a pound?
Oh, me that's
yeah. And then they will be
I said, well, what? Yeah, mamma, if it's a winning.
Daddy, you are you. Oh, I didn't show the mobile. Now, what do you mean? Our idea. I said, our idea to deal with the I think collaborate with you.
Oh, okay.
So I already knew you.
Okay.
Send your pompo, you say, the beer mono, if you are no. Did you hobbit my with my food? You need the abon, with me, with my beer mouth. No, dear. A dear young coupon bomb, what for one. If your boyfriend, girlfriend, called you, so that's here. Okay. So didn't you yeah, boyfriend, girlfriend, need you.
Okay.
I wanted the new deal. It is a wanted to gain you the Yawa, the beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pa.
You see what I'm saying? You know, a drone I'm a tray, it's not necessary for me. Make us a mistake.
Oh, chap.
Make us a mistake. Me tram homo taiko short journeys, you know.
Okay.
You know, when it doesn't mean say, Mamma watermelon is good for your health.
Yeah.
Ginger is good for your health. And it's good. You know, you always have to be strong.
Okay.
It doesn't mean say me trend carry on.
Okay.
You have to have an advanced plan.
Okay.
Because anytime you are no soldier, anytime you are not to miss your war.
Na me pacho me tom no. You see, udi tom 3. Na one wabo bottle one. We are my press
Oh, now the baby,
one of vortex and I don't want to.
Now go press.
Or man ko feel so driver no kwa dana so na say eni musa o.
Okay, no they mean to make us say try with that.
Won't try it.
But
also ubo press up 10.
How what bre ubo press up no 20 day na nga say press up.
Okay.
Oda so na we say ni
una wabo. Mamenche oni pa bibi. O baby wa we are make a show no me angesa me experience so and I make a show.
Okay.
O say only oba de on da e some make sure say no ho aba. Ohun oba bi a ono o stubborn da. Ne ho be ba all right but she wants more. Ohun oba bi a ne ho aba be say 5 times that she still wants the sex. And yes so a sex freak o. Nana o say it's 30 minutes 30 seconds po and I say 5 minutes po na ne ho aba you are okay with it. No. Na so ne ho aba na aka wo. Enti make a change say. The sex is not about sex.
Especially your bolo phone. Yeah, who baba kwa so you.
It just say who expect to say who expect to say no
your bolo phone.
Na wo dey we wie pia. E just say no 1 minute.
You say obolo phone. Obolo phone. Omo kra say mo Tabantem. We say me suffer me trip say na e sasha abo one on.
And I make a tell
you twist act
there I want to make us say now. Ba me to ase. Okay. Say ohun ba nta ba me to ase. As long as I hear you pay nko especially obolo for there. Omo Tabantem.
Just
that is the thing.
Tingling for no and I say slim things no. Omo hu kwan wa omo twemu no wa. Ba mo say no because of nam no doors nti no e pia bibia be ni. All you need is just a small start. You understand?
Because of the nam na wo ho no. Unnim the way of position in 9 years. Nti na wo say emu nwa no. What me really one kasa.
Oh, and they are almost
slim no. Slim no because there's no meat in the thigh and around the vaginal walls no. It will say there's free space about me go straight. But I show be also or like oil plumpy like you know over body now. Obo say o remu no the tie na so no
akaba bia de no tell say enye ties asem ye biem say e ye shame fifi na egbu eduma na ye tell say
we biem mo shame fifi na obo una want to me nko eche because of enam na edos no o study oba bia obo body bia no the channel enam wo ho pa
okay
so ati ase oba bia obo body the channel enam wo pa mbom ye slim no. You see the vagina to be very small, but then there's much space inside. Okay. But because of the flesh, no, because of the flesh, no, oh yes, you have to study all those things. Oh, okay. It's person member back to Obeka says Obano. Uma no ho ba penanu anu we be ma jai no ka cho so ne ho background store pe mo o she bi da o
na me tro se hwe obi enu ho a opese ti say sexy it's just like we the men me we oba ko na me ho ba ma ho de so akofe me san we obi mu a obi ho a ne second coming no serious But after second coming, no, or go over, you just want to sleep. Especially a moment I used to selling fan. No.
Obano.
Or you see, no, Berman,
Okay.
or dog, can I bone in your son or better see. Watch I say. But
I miss the first round, second round, the third round, me pay.
Oh, no, walk one air one.
But one name was no
one because we are business woman.
But who to mean I say me one banty. No, sorry, I
about business. We are business person.
And I make a choice.
No,
and I make
a business. No, they forget the sex.
You see, this guy has a problem.
Have time for the sex. Have time. No. Have time for the sex. Who did try so your time in my channel?
Who's almost short, you know? Have time for the sex.
Have time for the vagina and the sex. The point can say your business.
Mr. Wados.
Can
be. Before answer, make kind comments no. Also per se, offer now what share what your numbers 0551 087 If I told it to me a friend, I watch her what dream. Send ya what did you do? Yes, Fasena was pet the whole Tibiano, and it's any the home styles be any experience be on our friend. Now, they are my fine 0551 087 If I told it to me a friend, now watch your wardrobe. Yen share comments, maybe a war Hasina. If you are to us, if I told it to me, so they will comment about me. Obi say hello.
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I'm Mohammed calling from Taprade, Nuruddin.
Okay.
I just want to thank your program. Thank your program.
Nuruddin, thank you for calling too.
Your program is very nice.
Thank you so much.
Yes, but I like to just want to tell my brother to emphasize on the head that you are teaching.
Okay.
This clothes and garlic.
Okay.
And then the ginger, no. It's very, very good. But most of the men, no, they don't know about it. They only use this Chinese medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, in fact, I really like the way he talk about it. He emphasize more on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for your program.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes.
You see, we have
Kingsford Zapasu calling from Takra. Writing from Takra. Say hello guys. I'm watching live from Takra. Dawda Sana or chef from USA. And Joe Bronya. And also say chef from Holland. And Kingsford Zapasu or say Ajwa. Your voice up, okay, or say me mammy so Mati Miniesi Kakro Asemu me home for minty by me for Siamo and ice cream deals or see Billy, I love your outfit. Drip
Thank you.
Wow, so outfit serious and calf dark or say Adwan Shura. You are doing great job to educate marriage and relationship that are collapsing in Ghana from Brother Sammy. Lion King mosquito repellent. Brother Sammy, yeah, that was but Yamina me Jumano, MSTV. Why? MSTV now, more charge up on the power educating Ghanaians. Yeah, that's it. Brother Sammy, MSTV penny for so more show in the moon. Lion King will product also a fine papa. Yes, see, woman be told me, and you see, baby or Tony Benkuna. For signs, it's beyond bow. Nti ye here will product ni be pa Lion King mosquito repellent and ye here more bombarding a friend ice cream say I love this program to the moon and back. Guys, keep the fire burning. Okay, wow, we love you too. And Ibrahim Al Hassan says sex is not absolute in relationship. Okay. And Kofi Yesu James or say big ups Billy. 9 sex education from you man. Kofi Yesu from 80s travelers.
That's my group.
Wow. Mohammed Nuruddin or say the only water that quench Mohammed, the only water they quench fight in marriage Mohammed Bocho send no message ni bi me na yenta se papa the type and mistake akabo. Dauda Sana, I am watching you live from California. You guys are doing good job by educating the public. We love you guys. God bless you. Dauda Sana. We love you too. We love you so much. And we've missed you. Hurry up and come to Ghana. Beidou Edward, also great queen. Oh. Ekadama na magogo na maame. Joe Bronya also the sound is slow. Okay. But what's the sound in your loyalty? One's who do my man. And quality, I mean makeup artist. Oh, me international makeup artist. Also more sound. Sound in the one show man. Mohammed Nuruddin, my hair. Well, I send another one on Obey Clay. Boss is right. The only way to have proper sex is to have free flow of blood in the body by both sex. So ginger, gloves, clear fat and blockages from the veins, helping the blood to flow. Wow, Mohammed, you message the why clear fire man. Also, why some no one papa pay. Okay, into me share feel any. Joe Bronya again also watching from Amsterdam. Young program paying push all over the world. Entire was for what better and what better but all over the world. We have who products that in your for fine. And Mohammed Nuruddin game also watching from the Oil City. But you was so able to my friend not at your wagon. A better effort way 0551 087198. But you're able to my friend now wagon should be a lot a one edaba. Mr. Infinity. But you're nearly can be.
Me controversial man, me cannot cry.
You're controversial.
Was it obi o can cry bia e be ka say
You're controversial.
Ti say o can cry pe. Ti say short about you say man say.
And you bia o can cry no controversial man. Obi wa no cry wo hokro be ka say we no black be ka say pink.
I remember and no na make catch obi so controversial. People explaining who so onye controversial na me say oh because the American be won't support me nti obe controversial ama me it happens that way. Yeah selfish interest na you to me money.
But me say me controversial.
Oh, you're controversial.
Controversial we about cast o ma oba dress.
And I said dress ahead.
No more ban dress as
I said dress ahead.
Obaba.
What the dress ahead?
Obaba.
What the apart from so I am what the dress ahead.
Oh my baba said dress as now there's no man reason is
oh the
this particular issue we've been having this problem too beyin bi wo ha min Bema bi wo ha won no wa infance wukun odi wa on kanjo at least who be di obi ama notification
no
share no dey abeshim
there be notification be in ho you see that's what I'm trying to tell you sir sex no it should be part of your daily life untimi nchele sa dinisa
oh do enu me
there be no say nya de obi be che wade o say o chena meto phone abroad phone ne ba you already knew about the phone ba wo ho na be the phone bro sa adwa surprise utrim je mama what's the life na you live try and have secrets
okay
what you say ebi ambe me ko obetimi ama me be 10,000 Ghana surprise ebe me de ba me iba na o ka chem say me iba ha no ba 10,000 Ghana I'm expecting 10,000 Ghana
okay.
If you give me 2,000 Ghana krana, and so many because so my charges so my 10,000 Ghana.
Okay.
You see that thing. But me buy hana so we be my body say no I offend you me 10,000 be sha me ho. Eh, nka me see fam. Say that ultimate swallow me hanu dey wan ko takra de kra.
Wow.
What you say because who say who be di oba. Now we inform na enye de.
Okay.
It's not fun anymore.
Sir.
We feel juma bana owo kitchen and so owo bathroom no o dware no. oh me be tutu etima wana oh so there be oh
na wa shada na sade na trapo minuaba wo edwaye na wo edwaye na be makasa obetutu echi ama we trap enye
pa because edware no
me tumufu
enye
saye be die bia
ma yendu utia ho na so wall ni mu a we putu na ama no echi dem be na aka
wo se nka nipa de nka oba de wo ba be dina oh ajo enumere bia emre bebre
boring
ochina so ebia ochina mindi ochina chimedi no mema ni be ho mo nka
enya calendar enya abanjuma na obeka say command to Friday enya abanjuma
I think so obeka chop ban say we want to have sex today, you know, now this moment here boring to say the all kind boring, but then I feel say there's like there are actions that you can put in place. Let me say if I want to have sex, if you're my wife or you're my girlfriend, I want to have sex with you. Like probably maybe I sorry and then maybe in the morning we want to have a very quick one. You understand? We should ginger the skin, you know, the body. Now your soul make you happy. So probably, you know, what them I can be hitting your ass, you know, come around you, hold you, kiss you, touch you. Someone won't lie, no. Good. Ebian soa. You're sorry about two ones a bim so one pen and right on the bed. Good. Right on the bed, no. Ebia oh sorry and oh so that one side or bound to that one side. What that no kakra was so no more start cuddling there. Oh your bema. Start holding her breast, nipples, no, the idea of no. You understand the vibe there? That'll be how the thing day. But then say, what's around my channel? Say, I draw and percent my roses here. Like it be boring. So I think.
Okay.
But then that should be. Me know
what
ya. Me know what ya. Me know what ya.
So we have to take you.
Me know what ya. Drain what is oh my say oh my member to with you would drive. No. Where to treat you would drive.
You see, you have a problem.
No, I don't
have for the young couple.
I won't tell you. Oh yeah, my wife. Oh yeah, my girl. May rap baby I will drive when I don't have to tell you.
You see. These are the people. These are the people
that
just
enter there to. My director, I still want to bath with you. Oh, like the way I will watch you, self, like how I will look you, self. I will open the place, give you some eye. You understand the vibe there?
And I say, oh, no, you have to have a conversation. You see, I was telling you, sex is all about conversation.
Conversation, sir.
But you know, about keke na one no keke na only need come no to me feel it down. Okay. It's me see. The way I met to me boy, I'm no better.
No, they died.
Was it me for? Na me nyam ben we. Nti ma je say me ben wa na me de be yo. Nti no true conversation.
Ben we bit me kan ben ground me nya she.
Sana wote. Me nya sana wote. Me kan na me timi ye. You get it. So obi aka part. Ebi awo enko ye na me enko ye mamia. I'm proud to say, you know what I mean? You know, you have to have a conversation. Oh, Ajwa. Now say then. And then I did the no binya Mario. Oh, what me afa agroso. Now aka. But yes so dey say me do in the way. Ade obi ho kra na osuro sex no. Nti wo kan yem se no. A killing the film no right after that moment na o ben kwa no osuro.
Benum so way romantic more.
You have to say it in a nice way. Hey, uti we dey enka me twe ko echi anka be bo ano. Oh, Jaiwa.
Oh, aggressively, sir.
Oh, gross, you know. 1954. Ube no, na wa start we no kwenchi. Kikano. Kikano. Yeah, ya akauda. Obi ayo ma wa kikauda.
Happy.
And you nya best here.
Sawo.
Keep going, shishem.
Bema no real.
Mati. Maka de Franka me
sex of one pal. Oh real banners are kikane.
Oh, sex should be fun.
Okay.
It doesn't mean say go be bag ne kon.
Obi timi smanky. How about that?
Spanking be normal.
A boxing.
Oh, spanking be normal.
Okay, kana. Normal.
Or baby, what person spanking on a mark and then down. Oh yes.
But I think say no a better discussion I want your band may have with yourself because me say that who give me now boom ya. Me cry me ma be
spanking the different from
me cry because people when I'm na nche moja me when I'm into my face fan who ko bomb me back me cry me ma be because a man we wa me if you don't cry and put this can home here me cry me ma
yeah they be anya kika no
okay say
having sex if it's a doggy yeah boy doggy na spank you
and so a baby
different me no ba but then me say feeling me different
you do to that.
Me see me no
who's a feeling.
How do you know? I've been with ladies. Now when you're having the sex with them and you're spanking them, no, show me you're very controversial part. You see the feeling from her eye, like she'll tell you spank me more. Oh yes, me can that down.
Our is the one is the most unique organization in the world. The way I'm a pen on
person real band left and right.
My very 7 months. Oh man, 8 months now. Young after 8 months now I was saying
since you say on so often one job
I am quite often
1 month don't now won't mean only 1 month
to me only within 1 month only
1 month no person find rain 1 month
a month can wait me show so 1 month
me rain na prepare me rain na prepare after 1 month na but our is most important even in the eyes of God now our is important.
Okay.
You know when you marry somebody make it look like it's fun even if it is not fun for you.
Okay.
What you say try your best. So mobile feel it at home.
Okay.
Don't be just a husband. You understand?
Okay.
Don't be just a husband to your wife. Or don't be just a wife to your husband. Okay. Be a friend, be a fooling partner. Hey, you know what I mean? Like make things flow. No, yeah. But it should be fun. Me no wanna academia. Let me say we are me girl intimate. Me time achichi.
But someone like me me I contain what the end but mean to me.
I want to be because never go to no time. Try them more than
exactly.
And don't feel until I may know what relationship
I will still marry. I will still have fun with you.
Sweetheart.
But my ladiness would not leave
me. This is fun. This way, hey, you won't be boring. Nobody will be boring.
The fun in marriage doesn't mean more to tambo.
It's all in one package.
Okay.
So we are married now. Can't do what?
It's it's one of the it's one of the natural things.
You can give me permission though. I understand.
Feel free. Feel free.
Me a lady, Mr. and Tambo. Or that. Excuse your husband.
Excuse for what?
Bathroom.
That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Maybe damn person I'm to say what to talk about. Praying. Oh,
demand the respect.
See that? Only Kyobi. Why busy? What down? Or na time for me.
I know the leken no na e push. Even that one no we are waiting. Anyway, the whole instance I never be so enjoy your band because one.
That's what I'm saying. There are certain things. There are certain things
possessed by certain things.
How
would you say about the
time? There are certain things. There are certain things in life. You found too personal. Don't worry. Until ukunuba hey munja mon papa aba no bia steady opese on the bon komo kra usro you don't have you see so if you have this connection with your husband na say munna mu me pay girlfriend me pay fooling partner obi e na ebe jimi akoni this way no ye ware kra na we are all fools me pay oba o lady too much
okay
debi ye be jaye
yenko okay we na
you understand until no ye jimi into through that no say wo yire na oni ni na ejimi ahwe you crack jokes you tease each other Oh, Doctor Andra Crash and Koye for Jimmy Philpo. We said the next time now, Baba no, or Bemako. Make it fun. Lively.
I understand you. Make it fun. Yanko, your last topic now. Yanko, your letter to Adjuano. Time, yaso. Pipacho, yes, see. Your last question, be discussing and say if you, yes, see, a dear here our real muka. No say a dear here our real mua. And a young James idea. Meaning nipa bibria or more say abrocho religion. A whole year no your mom will leave 3 weeks. Now a bag on 3 weeks, no sign. She said the whole year we indeed Niriti have been quite 2 years no mind. But a be no papers and me or more papers okay, been quite a citizen. But because of Omo Jumo, yeah, more permission the whole year or about 3 weeks and then 1 month maximum. No more almost so no.
On say media ni na ya no kre se nsemu na nia bombofo ko we bombofo hunter so ko bush no ko hunter enenya mo ko ni na no hu no ba obeka ho ebi ho nka nti boga na o te ho no mo nia oye ho no mo no enye o business eni hu enye tan nti ono no ombe kan kire nti no ni oba no de Charlie we ase dey sisimba all the time most of the time oba no ko repair case ba be ma no we ase o be ma dey sa no omote you see that thing nti no me oba anka boga ware be dey se me ware bi you understand because boga ware say dey wa wake uko shame 2 years uboko ko shame 2 years hwe abrofo mbo mo ofe papa o se Ghana ehu oba akoko kakra bia na ejimi abete na ho nkoko nkwa na ho ndu be de ube jimi sa you get my point but ube fie na oba be ho nti hwe boga bi kro ho obe fie ontimi ndi o wari ho amo agogo but me oba de anka boga ware me because me fie boga so nko me sina brother me fie boga but me show mo yere no mu na no mo kra mmobo oba kama obetina ho no always for nothing
when him say
okoba the most bullshit thing is that sorry mo amawal bogus no mo fan cheme but your
program is bogus chef
bebre ombe Japan but omo anim say no kro na America no hwe wa ware oba kama kama te say wo na wo te ho na me to US. They say akwa no say or I fail up no also US or Amsterdam. Na wabe waro. Waste you because nyodbe ma yeska every month enu po no ma wa osese $100 no credit too much my ma $80. Osese because ohono no otua tax ni nyama. O tifi onya hwe mama $100 I will complain. Fine. O dey first man $200 a month kana. 2 years. No be di wako 1 month. O de your fan say 1 month wa chana 1 month odu wi a no anyemu no okọ nti obekọ na after 3 months be say onyam now the condition we gina mu na akola na nyi na wa nyenyenyen sa after 2 years over na akola na nyi no asamba be 1 month no okọ nti won say your love life and I say your marriage life no you didn't enjoy
say nti na say omo worry and sometimes if we are being realistic and authentic baby
so person we boga na person waro
baby na ma ware ya won say yes aso a ye hoto ya ti say
me say brother mo bre
card en cho ti say me say mejuma me ye me sorry anapa e bia me sorry roughly 4:35 am every day me ko gym me fi gym ba na ma be prepare ko ejuma me ko ejuma me 6:30 anapa me pon abefie no na abon nine because me ko ejuma me pon ameko so me ba na abona se me kunu ye burger no wa abrochia me ba ya na mabeda me nye aduane ma ba me nu
that's a whole life see that's a whole huge lie
we get released when your time
that's a whole huge lie it's not about timing no the love life now the love life now is what we are talking about.
Dey now stems now onjina.
What ko eduma ba wo wa hwe o calculate o ye ni na ba still be fie. Still be dampa no so and the bed no that's other space.
Me ba pen na so condition is me so na ma.
Na wa sanchile na wo hyentum ani na wo do fi da wi. Me TV so ntimi nkasa wo.
Yeah.
It's very serious. I'm telling you.
But me ba no na my brain 9 roughly by 10 na ma da. Me ahoma chepese ya so.
Nti so obi fe chiwe wa.
Se me di me ho a.
Obi fe chiwe wa. Obi fe chiwe wa. Nipa lo wa bone ana se.
Obi am fe chiwe.
But unim say okase burger bia oyo ba on ware burger bia ne say. Me person en kase bi so nche. Unim say be ma bi wa omudi omuhuni unim sa. No matter yes, no matter how say relax, mami can be chill. Obi beka say be me bia ye cheat. But I know some men. It might be, let's say 10%, but then even if it's 10% of men, there are men who shows decency.
Sweetheart,
There can be a man, and yes or you gay, and I say yes or train home. There are some men who can hold it.
sweetheart.
Probably for like 6 months and come back. You know, it's about the connection between you and your wife.
Forget the connection.
Do you know the calls they have?
Oh.
Do you know whatever they do?
You drop a call on me. Okay. You drop a call now. You can say, okay, honey, bye bye. Thank you very much for calling. The phone to our only switch.
Oh yeah, and the two different sides. So
I know, say, in this modern world, most of marriages are partner who are more engaging.
I'm gonna dangerous. Me no akasa na o ma buy wo bie no na makate call no. Hey, na me kate call no ni o shempa na se obepia ba. That's what you think. I'm telling you.
Negative thinking.
I have been outside. Listen. Me nkano obi si wo. I was living outside for 8 years. Okay. So I know my men there. You are forget to say no kumi ya pastor wa brochire. Ya ntina me ka twese se bombo fo ko efuom. Na okoku aboa ba enye ne ohun na na oka. Nti de ne a obehu ani se okunu e wa kwantu. O de fa ne sa keke. But I'm telling you say madam for the friend pacha.
Okay.
Ose abu ye ka say bye bye ye drop it call na no be we ne yere. Ono wa China na US.
I mean that one there it might be 1 month to me
most of the time e collapse but who say mba na hwe o de opa wo ma ukunu ware na wo ukunu no wa wo abrochi US ana abrochi baby na ukunu no Ghana na hwe sa ware no be China.
No, but for the fact that I disagree with some of the things that he is saying. The video sex, no, I think
it's dangerous. Cry no put them here. Me.
One touch your banana. Say on your lesbian a bedding so no one remember. Into Beman the oba no twetwe no ho na oba no ba. Oba no after the man how would they handle it?
So I once
I'm telling you, don't even try it.
I think whatever is between two married people, you might not know whatever is going on. So what you say? Say mema ware wo. Number 2 akwakotena abrochia. It be me my own problem. I know there might be consequences. Obi betime from a chiaro. Also bet me there can be a situation say also bet me I can say no. I'll keep myself decent for my husband to come. Me so American so bet me akwa real be. Me so bet me I can say I'll keep myself decent and come home. It's
exactly my point.
A bit to me. Me for instance, na say me partner wo abrochia. Sempna tria any day a different. But say me kunu e wa abrochia. Na so ko 2, 3, 4 years I can stay and wait. I mean a video sex
2, 3, 4 years.
Yes, the
I go with 2, 3, 4 years I won't agree with you.
After that you won't agree. No, 1 year 6 months coming out. 6 months coming out.
Sometimes
2, 3, 4 years.
Self-respect.
Yes, there's self-respect, but
I think after my divorce, I stayed for 3 years. na me kind no be bisa me question be say nti wo won't feel for sex na so wo feel for sex so obey and me catch you and say wo life mo e koma de wo da wo niska wo de beto eduane no say ane na bisa answer wo ye de wo ko wiae o say da bi wo nko wie eduane but na nko for to nton eduane wo kwa provision stores e bi market ayo open at dent na wo nko wiae e now it's now hotel say you dey eduane brewa na wo ma because when you come for until you respected yourself so sometimes when it comes to women men can eat anything but mind is
I know
and you will feel it in mass so you will few men few women there are some few women bia e be ne ya pa say apart from nukunu e be ka so ni oba we that depends on upbringing na ye de ma ono into be man call for the 5 years you will feel for sex when say you need it Mrs. Tabe say I know me senior sister ne husband you okay my husband boy I think 5 years 5-6 years but me to me the money me to me the message
is it reasonable me money baby bet me your but is it reasonable as a man to leave your wife for even more than a year no it's conditions
yes circumstances but
why won't you marry? Why won't you marry and bring your wife to wherever you are?
No, it depends. And yes, I be a utu kwan na.
I build me juma. Omo mo abuchi omo person mba be build ejuma sa. Nti wo de me kotena abuchi wa say me.
But you don't have to stay at one place and have your business running.
No, you can. If you're making it, why would you want to go somewhere?
What I mean is, if you really want to be in the marriage, you understand, you have your business running, it's your own business, right? Your business can still run. You understand? And you have people where
you can go and come. Ghana, who be a business now? Your business is running.
Well, it depends on the business.
But I will use it to encourage a man or more situation.
It's a very difficult
and yet the best mom. It's a dangerous life. This time, this modern world is here.
Say now I'm telling you. See, make a choice.
4-5 years.
You will agree.
No, say 1 year. 1 year is okay.
Even 3 months,
I've seen people who have 3 months
without you. I'm telling you,
3 months
without you.
Oba
obo say, who person we test now sha. Ti say who say me ware wa. Na me te Ghana na wo abrochira. Aware ni begu.
Okay.
Enche ebegu.
Okay.
But say me ware wo. Na wo te Ghana na me te abrochira aware ni be che. You know why?
Okay.
Because who abotre. Debi unso beba abrochira ho. And I say, I will give you your destiny. You know, ubetimi a manager stay. But say una wo ho na me na me wo Ghana. You meet the men there. You see everything there. Forget me.
And that society be wo ho no ma wa warrior. Boy or ban wa warrior forget it. So obi beba be do.
Another incident. Pastor be an yere ko abroche so ko. Say what na esi here.
So
me catch you say some things wrong. Reality ni ekano. Me I'm talking about experiences.
Can see way so enche your time the basis say ye program ya na edisua de me sua me de wo so sua wo de wo your ba na sesisi ya be ma wa broche so say oba be warewa mum fan hihye into kwan so say o ware wo de wakwa fine anemu ba betina ha ba say obe ware wo no be ko na the whole year be 1 month
the whole year between 6 years
6 years no my sister e man say say die no
only the most annoying thing is
work things out.
Thank you. The most annoying thing is the man be ko shemo be ma bi betimi ashemo 10 years na nyame aka oba papa bi akoma na watena ho atwen be ma we ya ware no 20 years sisi a 30 years onye say 20 years ni bio right nti ware no so 30 years a obekọ aba no 40 years onye say 30 years ni bio na wabɔ mmɔde atena hɔ sacrifice wa ma obi anwe no na watena hɔ atwɛn wo baa a wo se mogyae. I've seen so many. I've seen so many of that. I've seen so many of that. Onu ujaye no. Na afide onu kwa akware oba onu deserve.
Obi kwa kwa 15 years. O se what say okoye na oba na ye me
15 years. 10 years. No we took on by na to oba na wote.
Bebre
I know like 100 around.
You oba no like rationally no. You should ask for divorce. Like 10 years like what are you waiting for? Oh train then. It's not reasonable.
I like, 10 years, I 4 5 years.
3 years. Even if it is 3 years, ask for divorce. Serious, if it is 3 years, ask for divorce.
Or a US passport into over 6 months. No, I bet if you know, I relax for 3 months. No, for 6 months. So you see, with this one,
and then when you sign it, there,
because
about 3 months, no, over 6
months to 6 months.
No, Samba. See, I'm making Oba.
6 months.
September. We are.
Oba,
September, October, November, December. 3 months. No, 6 months. No, but you know, with this,
I remember just last week. Obi by me shop. Obeto engagement Bible. No say. Or they carrying go hakoma. Bema nebusia for. Bema no 10 years or my.
Yeah.
10, exactly 10 years.
I know.
Ask for divorce.
Me see minimum conform 18 years. Or me no tete. Obi ho ko no na na yere nyim no.
Your time no so.
Ne ba na nyim was
your letter to Adjoano. Lady no so
on one side.
Share program na ope respond. Your letter to Adjoano so fast now.
Okay.
Yeah. Program maybe. But your letter to Adjoano say, "Ma, please hide my identity. I miss my husband. I need him. It's 6 months now. I want to go back, but my parents won't allow me. He beats me up when we had a problem, and he beat me up when we had a problem, and when I wake up, I saw myself in a hospital. Since then, my father swear I won't go back except my husband come to our house and apologizes to him. I begged my husband to come and he refused, saying he did not throw me out of the house. He only beats me. I want to go back to my husband because I miss him. The weather is too cold. How do I make my father to understand that I have feelings and I have missed my husband? I need to go back. Who knows? This is my season. I might conceive because we don't have any child yet. My friend told me that he saw my husband several times with different ladies. Maybe another lady might even be snatching my husband from him. So I desperately want to go back to my husband's home. Please, Ajua, help me. My name said, "Send him sick kind of
me de Matthias pa ba me problem ni say yen advice you sikeni obi o ska okutunufo untimi ntunufo. The reason is say ono na adwen no say she wants to go back, but me I have seen problem, you know, in her going back. No, I have seen a lot of problem, but ono need the and say she wants to go back. Who cares? Say kokunu krana, she doesn't care. She just want to go back because of the feeling. People say what advice to me. To me, that's what I'm thinking.
I think so.
Advice not be man.
I think sir, there's problem with the lady's father, the lady herself, and then the husband. Now I'll give you the problems for all of them, all these three people. Okay. Now the lady's husband, the lady's father. Now you've brought your daughter to the house because you don't want your daughter to go back to the husband. Why won't you ask your daughter to file for divorce? Make it a police case and file for divorce. A man has no right to even lay a hand on a woman. No. It's a stupid love. Like, sorry to say stupid on that.
You're advising somebody,
love,
so don't put
yes,
feelings in it.
Yeah, not putting feelings in it. But then I feel like such love is not a true love. Probably she is having the feeling of. She's having the feeling of.
Give
the person the chance to go out and
explore.
And see.
You one mafia be a membonidin because me bonidi answer the card MPF here. You understand? But uni girl, nice woman. Hey, akola guy need to me bo girl na o to me ko girl ni fie o papa fie no akobo girl no ho obi anka hu. You don't until I make a say you don't advise a rich man.
But
what I say? Say girl no onim say boy no dangerous. One ombu ade. 2 or mafia 3 o suro hwe o timi ba ofie o mama eni bebo o papa eni bebo still o kodanity such lady don't advise her.
Onya she hasn't had the chance to explore other places.
We no ope futu but futu no ope no e bia ne ameme ka kire no mfa enye ne de because see the guy see the kind of cry the husband isn't good for her. He doesn't, not even one bit. Because problem you see all the time. Watch I say, we make mistakes all the time. Man shadana ebia akomanment me an control na me ko bon na e ko and they say waka the hospital. It happens all the time. You don't have to do that by AC. What is the solution? The father is saying say until waba be apologize. Say what is wrong? What is wrong with you saying I'm sorry? I mean, why do you have to have a problem saying I'm sorry?
He doesn't have to say I'm sorry. A man who lays his hand on a woman the first time, that marriage is not supposed to even be there anymore.
Elastic. You see, this guy has a problem.
I think give the lady the advice I'll give to her is the father should give her the chance to go out and explore. She should be in a different environment. No, relax. See, and I say she should have the chance to explore the advice I would give her is if she can stay away from him and explore, go out with different men, accept what? Accept different what invitations for going out for dinner and just from home command so both relax. All respect to one so
complaining say for dinner. What are you talking about? Okay?
Or just say, I want to take you out for dinner, I want to take you out for coffee and stuff. Go out with different men, see their minds and intentions. Try to make new friends. Try to be around people to make you happy. And in that aspect, you'll be able to have new thoughts and new minds in your head. The reason why, I feel said, the reason why she's still thinking of this man is everything around her is about this man. You understand? She's not having the chance to explore and meet new people.
Sweetheart.
And if you're able to meet new people, it'll be about depression. Depression will be so crazy. And the person is given the chance to explore, meet new people, make new friends, travel and see new people. You will change. Exactly. It's the father's duty to do that.
Oh dear, possible.
Don't even men can't share Beman is on brown patrol. No.
You see,
don't agree to certain things.
Papano is being a real father.
Would you allow a man to
hold on.
and apologize?
You finish your statement. You see, the man is a real father, okay? Because the man is a real man. Wakunda, mebaba. Wakunda. Only obi akunda. Even bema. Good. Oh wait. Don't talk too much.
And you hit my daughter, and I will ask
forget
you to apologize. That marriage is over. That marriage is totally over. You don't have to do it.
Meba. When you understand life, you will know certain things.
No.
You can
beating a woman is not about life.
Metimini bemaku ewa bontin. Metimini obaku ewa bontin. There is something you have to know. He said, time I went to me and control I want to bemaku here no. You made a mistake. You could have stopped that fight from happening.
Exactly.
You could have stopped that fight from happening. You wait, but you couldn't stop because of what? Akumana udi echireno. And I only say only uncle Bemo say wakunta and I only nipa no kokun here. Okay. When we hearing a problem, Akuma by you were not there. You didn't know exactly what happened. Maybe the woman said so many things. Emma guy no couldn't control. I'm not in support. Listen, I'm not in support. But shit happens. Obitimi kunde mame. Obitimi, you know, things happen. When you understand life, you get to know say certain things happen.
When you understand life, you know that you don't have to raise your hand on your wife. It is not right.
What worry that?
Me worry that.
We are talking about. You get my point. We are talking about. Forget it.
Nyanko bi otime bo ne girlfriend. We otime one girl ne time ko te say one be ma ko. And me be say, what's your main reason for you arguing with this girl and be fighting this girl? Or say oba de on boa de so on bo no.
No, you see, and I make you made your point. Let me make my point. You made your point. Let me make my point.
No, I don't want you to say,
how you don't want me to say? What can I do? Mommy, come on,
understand life.
I don't understand. What can I do? Mommy, come on, hey, I'm not entertaining.
To beat their wives.
We are sharing, and she's learning from it. You understand my point? So it's not about me entertaining. You see, in your car, with Jimmy and your tea on Jimmy here. I'm telling you something, okay? One, the father is playing daddy, a responsible father. The woman is playing Bema or Ba or Penukunu. Okay? When a woman is in love, you treat to us in the Sokra. Papa need to me locking the gate or bad window now call Bema no open on the wall. You understand? So when you and the man is not playing, you see, I've given you the man, the father, the wife. Now I'm coming to the man. The man is not playing a real man. Or yes, I'm performing no bossy for no. Like Charlie, on your baby, you know that thing so. Until no, he doesn't see why he should go and beg. Until no Obano, so betie me there. For that, I'm telling you.
It's not he's being a real man.
The
man arrogant.
The man
being arrogant.
The man should go and apologize as a self-respect. Say, man, I'm going to apologize. Say, I'm for respect. Because what Bobby Bama Wakoda Hospital. Until say, Papa say, Brana be pachawa. Go and apologize
and take the woman back.
Yes,
no for back.
That is your wife.
On for back.
Exactly.
No somebody.
So be man apologize here.
Once a pig, you are always a pig. When him say,
oh, you see, see.
For this today's program, Big Bro will advise Ghana or your last what you say.
My last advice, probably I'll give an advice to the sexual part, and then to the lady in question. Just like we've already discussed, sex is really important in marriage. We should all try to see how best we can find ways to make our sexual life, in marriage, a very important one. It all comes in place. We should bring innovative things to make it, it's not just about the sex, but then the activities around our daily life with our partners all comes in place to make the marriage important. And then advice to the lady, I would say she should explore, other places, meet people, make new friends, and get her mind off that marriage, because it's not advisable to go back to an abusive husband.
It's not advisable to go back to an abusive husband. Mr. Abu Ochawaso will final advice.
Okay, so a dear, I mean, the boy says something short.
I shall otherwise.
Okay, a dear is very important. Well, mobile be dear. Yes, Remo. Munya butre. Move around it, make it look fun. What I say, Bibi Ohona Osha say Obano or Nimso and I say Ontimi ya, educate her and put her in the mood. Don't just go and fuck. And also, Bemana Muye week no. Montrana Monfre MSTV. Yabechrem solution. There are so many solutions to that. Bemana Montimimbo Juman Mofre MSTV. I have like 50 remedies. Met me there to Ube boy Juma over breakra. A jinaswa. Enda. What I say? One ever for I mean, mama life and ye fun. wɔn sɛ de bɛ obi tie kyerɛ a obɛhu sɛ awareɛ ɛyɛ dɛ ɔbaa no nso ne kunu bɛ pakyɛw a ɔnte aseɛ no nkɔ.
Say na call in the Jumezi, Mijid, there why your papa pay a shiazo. Miss So the Selisha Jumezi, never be a epede boom de wura. Fire numbers no, na friend, and chuchum como. A baby chawad bet fair fell, nayabo, was in the wuramo. Me porch on Selisha program here. She and our young kusu on your beach. I feel following on Facebook, na subscribe or YouTube. Ama what should be I did you may zero best that more notification na enye bi na hwe me make up fair ferry hadia kwalia and oh yeah me make up no the man hadia kwalia o NIMA ni makeups no nya gold international or high class wa ma me ho aye fe papa yi ntimpo chow say wa so e bia wa ye for wa malia wo program bi e pe makeup a bombozo na free MSTV line no what the contact but more the better program ya CCC na waso afa na ete program one was try na cinema yedi jumezi ye de be man kasa me producer the international controversial man your controversial man never international one or ye take tanko on me producer and me MCR editor or ye Musa Big Mitch and afisu ye executive producer Muda Sally and I am director Mr. Babs one was so an answer by Eddie Jumezi yes about fair fell in the mean to me Kamaka then now watch it and then there your best son yes here Mizanani Adjuan Shura Tardy Queen aka Moanzama Ibu Womini Ibu Womichi but I was sick the Edinburgh Nation Jumezi Eric Fie show who ye that the Sunday your best son yes here Medawa say, Amena, Mabograph, fair winner, ye boom yezi jumezi ye de bay. Me a controversial man, the first, Mr. Abu Infinity, and a potterman who full name.
Me.
Your full name.
Yeah, Billy.
Billy. No, Obi pedo follow Abia with social media.
Yeah, Billy Rich Forever.
Okay, Billy Rich Forever. And Mr. Abu Infinity. One was so an answer me, Bye bye.